In the limeworks, the limestone fragments are introduced from the top into a vertical kiln. The limestone is calcined at temperatures of up to 1200 degrees Celsius. In the process, the limestone, calcium carbonate, gives off carbon dioxide to form calcium oxide, quicklime. The finished quicklime, somewhat whiter as a result of the burning process, is ground to a fine powder. This powdered lime is stored in closed silos. The powdered lime is pumped into road tankers and transported to the calcium silicate brickworks. As it's being pumped into the receiving silos, a sample is taken for quality control purposes. In accordance with a predetermined recipe, a computer-controlled mixer admits the raw materials sand, water, and lime. Optimum strength of the finished stone requires sands of varying grain size. Later, when the materials are compressed, the small grains can fill the voids between the larger ones. First, the different grades of sand are thoroughly mixed. Water is added. Then, the finely powdered quicklime. The mixture of sand, water and lime is fed into a reaction vessel. The quicklime is hydrated by the water to produce slaked lime, calcium hydroxide. The reaction is exothermic. The hot lime sand mass now passes via a stirrer to the fully automatic brick presses. The compression process proceeds in 3 stages. Filling the mold with the mixture. Compressing the mixture. Ejecting the raw bricks. A sensitive mechanism transfers the bricks to a conveyor belt. They are then stacked on trolleys. Various shapes and sizes of bricks can be produced by means of special molds. Pressing alone does not give the raw bricks, in this case 2 DF perforated bricks, any great degree of strength. An employee checks the dimensions of this 16 DF hollow block. The raw bricks are stacked on the trolleys in a precisely defined arrangement. A traverser transports the trolleys to the autoclaves, giant pressure vessels. When the pressure vessel has been closed, superheated steam is injected. The raw bricks are cured at a temperature of around 200 degrees Celsius and a pressure of approximately 16 atmospheres. Under atmospheric conditions, silver sand is insoluble. In the autoclave, it forms soluble silicon dioxide on the surface of the grains. This reacts with slaked lime and water to form hydrated calcium silicate. It is this compound that gives the sand-lime brick its strength. Electron microscope shots show up the bizarre structure of these crystals. About 6 hours later, the curing process is over. The blocks now possess the necessary strength. A traverser transports the trolleys to the packing station. The quality of the bricks is monitored by spot checks. First, the compression strength is tested. Every brick must stand up to a minimum pressure laid down in the standard DIN 106. The dimensions are also checked, and the density is determined. All the results are recorded and analyzed.
Die Werte sind in Ordnung. Werte sind in Ordnung. Die beide gehen ins Labor.
The same checks are carried out twice a year by an independent authority in Hanover. A test report is drawn up for each type of block produced. If the factory meets the required standards, it receives a certificate. The sand-lime bricks are marked in accordance with the DIN standard. The bricks are packaged and automatically wrapped in metal hoops. Facing bricks are sealed in plastic. Mobile cranes lift the packages to the storage depot or straight onto a waiting truck. It transports them to the builder's merchant or direct to the building site. Here, both inner and outer skins of the wall are being built with sand-lime bricks. A sled spreads the mortar rapidly to the required thickness. For exterior walls, large perforated blocks are used. Well-designed hand grips make the mason's job easier. The mortise and tenon system means that the side joints can remain dry. A brick fork makes it easy to lay several large blocks at once. The heavy blocks offer excellent sound absorption in internal and external walls. A further advantage is the use of pre-formed elements. Precise shape and the use of special tools permit rapid and accurate laying. The wall now only needs to be pointed. Sand lime bricks as facing bricks in double skin walls with a layer of thermal insulation in between, or as heat storage elements in an energy-saving house. Further characteristics of this building material are high precision, great strength, and good soundproofing qualities.